Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the 115th annual Londonderry Old Home Day Parade. It's great to have you all here this morning. Are you ready for a wonderful parade here this morning? Well, that's great. My name is Kevin Smith. I'm your town manager here in Londonderry. It's great to be the MC of this morning's parade. As some of you may know, Londonderry, this is one of the oldest and largest parades in the state of New Hampshire, and we've been given a beautiful day for it. Now, before we get the parade going, we are going to honor America this morning with our national anthem. And here to perform the national anthem is Samantha Honeywell. A little bit about Samantha. She's 15 years old and she's going into her sophomore year. She participates in musical theater and has been performing since she was 8 years old. And we're very honored to have her singing our national anthem here this morning. So Sammy, whenever you're ready.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
How about it for Sammy? Great job, Sammy. Okay, so the parade has kicked off down at the middle school, so it'll be up here in just a few minutes. Just a quick note here, this year's theme in Londonderry for Old Homes Day is Where Memories Are Made. And every year we ask the 4th grade classes to submit their suggestions for the parade theme. And the winning class, 4th grade class this year, was Mrs. Poulin's class from South Elementary School. So congratulations to Mrs. Poulin's class on this year's theme, Where Memories Are Made. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, while we are waiting for the parade to arrive down at this end, a little Old Home Day trivia for you. Does anybody know in what year did Colonial Londonderry come into being? I think I heard it from somewhere down here. Someone said 1719, that is the correct answer. 1719, when 16 Scotch-Irish families emigrated from Londonderry, Northern Ireland. And here's something else maybe you didn't know, that the original boundaries of Londonderry included large sections of Derry, Manchester, Auburn, Hudson, and Windham. All included in the original boundaries of Londonderry. And here's another piece of trivia for you. Does anyone know in what year Londonderry was divided into 2 equal parts, being Londonderry and Derry? No, it was not in the 1900s. It was not in the 1700s. 1824. 1824 became Londonderry and Derry. And of course, in 1825 began Mac-Plack Weekend. It's gone on since then. Now, I'm sure many of you have visited the Londonderry Leach Library over the years. Does anyone know whom the Leach Library is actually named after? Mr. Leach is a great answer. How about the first name? It's actually David Rollins Leach. He was born in 1806. He served as a selectman and a state legislator. and he later bequeathed $3,000 to found the Leach Library, which opened in 1880. Now, folks, just to remind you, the celebrations for Old Home Day will be going on all day today into the evening as well. Of course, you have all of the booths that are lined up here on the back. The 603 Brewery in town has brought the beer tent back over by the Lions. They'll be serving up sausages over there as well. And of course, we have all of the historic celebrations going down at the Morrison House Museum, just down Pillsbury Road here. I highly encourage you to take a walk down there and check out what's going on there today. And then later this evening will be the Applestock concert, where groups, bands from the students from the high school will be performing up on the bandstand there. And I believe that starts at 6:30 this evening. So the celebration's going on all day today. We encourage you to stick around, enjoy the whole day. It's certainly a beautiful day for it. Now, you may be wondering at this point, what is holding the parade up from coming down here, even though it kicked off at 10:30. As you know, this is, of course, an election year. There's a lot of politicians here today, and I'm told there's a whole ton of babies down at that end of the parade. So they're obviously shaking a lot of hands, kissing a lot of babies, but hopefully we'll be seeing them coming up over the hill very shortly here. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, one of the annual traditions of the parade every year is having our very own world-renowned Londonderry Lancer Marching Band perform in the parade. Just a couple of notes about the band recently. This past spring, the Lancers took the Best Band Trophy in the Washington, D.C. St. Patrick's Day Parade, which is a phenomenal thing. And then the following day, they took first place in the New York City St. Patrick's Day Parade. It's a wonderful accomplishment for the band. Just some other notes, too. The Lancers have represented New Hampshire in the last 2 presidential inauguration parades in Washington, D.C., and over the years, they have represented New England 4 times in the Pasadena Tournament of Roses Parade in California. We have a wonderful, wonderful band here in town, and we're just so proud of them for their accomplishments. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just to come, about to come down the road here, we have both the fire command vehicle and the police command vehicle as well. Last night, as you may know, was the annual softball game between police and fire. Now, I'm told that the police won that game, but according to the fire department, they allowed the police to win for yet another year. They felt they needed the good publicity, and so our hats go off to both departments.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome again the command vehicles from our fire department and our police department. And following the vehicles, we have our Chief Darren O'Brien representing the fire department and Chief Bill Hart representing the police department. These 2 gentlemen do a wonderful job serving the community. Now, following behind them, we have the American Legion Post 27, located on Sergeant Road just behind the Londonderry Central Fire Station. The post is home to nearly 700 Legionnaires, sons and ladies auxiliary members who fervently support veterans while having a good time doing it. And also walking with them is Representative Al Baldessaro. Al is also the chairman of the State and Federal Relations and Veterans Affairs Committee in the House. Now making their way close to the bandstand are members of our Londonderry Town Council and also members of the Londonderry School Board as well. You'll be able to pick them out by the very pink shirts that they're wearing. So we think it looks great on them. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome members of our school board and town council. And following right behind them is the governor of the great state of New Hampshire, Maggie Hassan, and also U.S. Senator Jeanne Shaheen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the New Hampshire National Guard, New Hampshire Governor's Horse Guards. The Governor's Horse Guards are a mounted ceremonial unit of the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Major Richard Lynch commanding.
Present! Sabers! Carry! Sabers! To the right! Back!
And now making her way across the bandstand is State Representative Lisa Whittemore. We'd also like to thank one of today's platinum sponsors, Imageability. Thank you, Imageability, for helping to sponsor Londonderry Old Home Day. Nice to see you, Lisa. And now coming in the horse and carriage here, we have Princess Aurora, Maleficent, and Flora. Welcome, princesses. And we also thank the members from the Orchard Christian Fellowship Church. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your world-renowned Londonderry Lancer Marching Band and Color Guard. Automobile shaped like a hot dog on a bun to promote and advertise Oscar products in the United States. Now, following behind them, we would like to wish a very happy 50th wedding anniversary to Joe and Rosalie Aiello. Thank you very much, Joe and Rosalie. It's great to have you in the parade today. And now we have Little Miss Londonderry 2014, Emily Schmierlord. Great to have you in the parade. And behind that, the Miss Londonderry Scholarship Program. Ladies, welcome to Londonderry, and thank you for being in the parade today. Following them, we have the Leach Library trustees. These folks do a great job of keeping our library out, making it a great resource. If you haven't been there lately, make sure to check out the Leach Library. And now we have WZID here. WZID is home for today's variety. 95.7 on your FM dial. Thank you, WZID. And now would you please welcome both our Citizen of the Year, Bob Rimmel, and our Grand Marshal, Pauline Winslow. Congratulations, guys. Thank you for all the work you do for the town of Londonderry. And now we have the mascots of the Londonderry School District. Looking great, guys. And now we have the 1058 PVC Pirates, LHS's first robotics team. Nice to see you guys. They've been competing for 12 years and have been a perennial contender in the regional victories. I should also mention this past year, the Pirates won the Chairman's Award at the Northeastern District Competition, which is the most prestigious award in the FIRST Robotics. So congratulations, guys, for the great work you're doing. And of course, now we have the Beckcast Shrine Clowns. We entertain kids of all ages who are connected with the Shriners Children's Hospital. A little bit of information about the Shriners. They perform each year at parades to help support 22 Shrine hospitals, 20 in the U.S., 1 in Canada, and 1 in Mexico. And the hospitals provide expert orthopedic and burn care to children absolutely free of charge. All children up to their 18th birthday may be eligible for treatment at a Shriners hospital. And the Shriners hospitals accept and treat children regardless of race, age, religion, or relationship to a Shriner. So they do excellent work, and we're happy to have them in the parade today. As you see, if you look over here to your right, you'll see the Londonderry Grange. What year was the Grange Hall built? Higher. 1915. The building itself was built in 1909. But it was organized in 1875. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering when is the first Friday night game of Lancer football. The Lancers will be back in action at Lancer Field on Friday, September 5th. Friday night, September 5th, 7 o'clock p.m., the Lancers make their home debut. We hope you can come out and support the Lancers for that game. Now, folks, coming up now are the Lancer Blue Lions cheerleading squad. The Blue Lions are going into their 8th season. They're open to any town member ages 8 to 15. They're a competitive cheerleading organization that focuses on skill and safety of our cheerleaders, as well as community involvement. Once again, please welcome the Londonderry Blue Lions cheerleading.
cheer, ladies. And now please welcome another one of our platinum sponsors, the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Verani Realty. Verani Realty serving as your local real estate needs for nearly 50 years right here in Londonderry, New Hampshire. Thank you again for being one of our platinum sponsors. Not to be missed, by the way, was the Londonderry Girl Scout troop. Ladies, thank you for marching in today's parade. And now please welcome the Mariachi Mexico Lindo. They're composed of seasoned musicians that one day decided to come together to offer the best of their compiled music to all audiences. This band incorporates the hot rhythm of Latin music, which, when linked to the rhythm of the Mexican sun, creates a lively and contagious sound. And now we have the Southern New Hampshire Indian Pathfinders. The mission is focused on strengthening the relationship between fathers and daughters through a variety of fun and challenging activities with nature, mutual love, understanding, and respect. And now, would you please welcome to today's Londonderry Old Home Day Parade, Ronald McDonald. Great to see you, Ronald. Thanks for being in today's parade. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Bavarian Brass Band for you. And also Captain Miller's Company, which is an 18th century reenacting unit. These are an 18th century reenacting unit, demonstrate colonial and militia life in the 18th century America by doing parades, demonstrations, and school programs. Welcome to Londonderry. Okay, I was just informed at 1 o'clock and at 3 o'clock down at the Morrison House Museum, they'll be doing musket and cannon training. Again, that's at 1 and 3 o'clock down at the Morrison Museum. And now please welcome another one of today's sponsors of the parade, a place you're all familiar with, Whitechapel. And now please welcome the float from Five Guys Burgers and Fries. Five Guys, of course, just located down the road a bit in Derry, New Hampshire. Great to have you in today's parade. Welcome to today's parade, ladies and gentlemen. And now would you welcome representatives from another platinum sponsor of today's parade from the House of the Samurai. Thank you for your sponsorship.
Now, introducing in their 13th appearance at the Londonderry Old Home Day Parade, please welcome the Alvern High School Bronco Marching Band and Color Guard. Thank you again, Alvern High School, for being a part of today's Old Home Day Parade. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the campaigns from the Democratic candidates running for office here statewide and locally as well. Some local candidates include Kate Messner running for state senate. Also, we have candidates for state representative including Ted Combs, Gary Vermillion, Tammy Seichman, Robin and Paul Scalaric, and Denise Grady. Also, candidate for county commissioner Patrick Rivard. Welcome to the Old Home Day Parade. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the New Hampshire Motor Speedway 2014 Pace Cars. Of course, New Hampshire Motor Speedway is the largest sports facility in New England and features a 1.058-mile oval speedway, also known as the Magic Mile. And of course, it's host to two big races a year, the Sprint Cup Series and the Nationwide Series. Thanks for being here today. And now coming up is the Ancient Order of Hibernian Pipes and Drum Band. This Irish pipe and drum band was formed in 1998, based in Manchester, New Hampshire. Please give them a warm welcome to today's Old Home Day Parade. Now please welcome again one of our platinum sponsors of the parade today, Ford of Londonderry. And following them is the representatives from the Londonderry Baptist Church. And now coming up, you will see the Londonderry Youth Football in Spirit. LYFS is dedicated to providing the youth of Londonderry between the ages of 5 and 15 with the fundamentals of football and cheerleading, and an atmosphere which stresses sportsmanship, teamwork, safety, education, and above all else, fun. Welcome the Wildcats to Londonderry Youth Football in Spirit. Nice job, Wildcats. Let's give them a hand. Now, following the Wildcats, would you please welcome your Londonderry High School Lancer football. Of course, the Lancers open their season on September 5th at home against Bishop Burton. The Friday night, 7 o'clock. The Lancers will also be selling their Lancer cards for fundraising over the next couple of weeks, so please support the Lancers if you can. What do you say, guys? Are we going to be Pinkerton this year? And now please welcome Dream Chaser. Representing the New Hampshire Native Americans is Christine. Her native name is Dream Chaser. And now please welcome representatives from Donate Life New Hampshire. New England Organ Bank is the oldest independent organ procurement organization in the country. This organization allocates organs for transplant regionally and nationally throughout the United Network for Organ Sharing's national network. Thank you for all of the great work that you are doing with Donate Life. Wonderful, wonderful work, and very courageous people here. Also, we see that WNUR's own Josh McKelvin is also marching with them today. Josh, it's great to have you here at the Londonderry Old Home Day Parade. And now please welcome, walking with them is Miss New Hampshire Teen USA, Michaela Siemens. Michaela, welcome to Londonderry. Great to have you here. And there is Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, great to have you in Londonderry.
Thank you very much, Londonderry. There you go. Yeah. Ask the crowd if anybody.
Uncle Sam wants to know if any small kids want to ride the bicycle here. I'm told it's called a velocipede. I don't know, Uncle Sam. Doesn't look like there's any takers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Pipe and Drum Band from New Hampshire. They are the New Hampshire Police Association Pipes and Drums Band. And following them, we have Andrew Hemingway for governor. Andrew, nice to have you here in Londonderry today. And would ask that the candy to be tossed and not thrown. We just don't want to poke out any eyes. And now would you please welcome Jim Adams for Executive Council. Jim, nice to see you today. And following Jim Adams is Pat Conway, candidate for Rockingham County Attorney. Pat, welcome to the parade. And folks, once again, we'd remind you the festivities are going on all day today. We have the booths here. Make your way down to the Morrison Museum for the historical demonstrations down there. We've got pulled pork, Italian sausage, and hot dogs over here. Of course, we've got the 603 beer tent and the Lion serving sausages over on the other side there. And then tonight is the Applestock concert taking place on the bandstand on the Common. So a whole day and evening of events planned here in Londonderry. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the Scott Brown for U.S. Senate campaign. Senator Brown, welcome to Londonderry. Good to see you.
Bill in the booth with the NDA. Help Bill booth with the NDA. on the booth, the NBA.
And now coming up behind Scott Brown is candidate for county attorney, Jim DeCroce. Excuse me, Mike DeCroce. Mike, my apologies.
Thank you.
Mike DeCroce, candidate for county attorney. And now would you please welcome representatives from the Frank Ginta for Congress campaign. Frank Ginta running for Congress in New Hampshire's 1st Congressional District. And walking with Frank today is State Senator Sharon Carson. And now would you please welcome the Walt Havenstein for Governor campaign. Welcome to Londonderry.
Thank you.
There's Walt. Nice to see you, Walt. And folks, please welcome now the Jim Rubens for U.S. Senate campaign. And this is actually a special day for Jim, not just because he's marching in the parade, but today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Jim.
Don't sing happy birthday
And now, following Mr. Rubens is Michael Zano, candidate for Rockingham County Attorney. Welcome, Michael. And now please welcome candidate for State Representative Roger Filio.
That's all they need.
And now in our continued line of candidates, we have another candidate for County Attorney, Jason Grosky. Jason, welcome to Londonderry.
Thank you, guys.
Excellent. We're halfway through.
Caroline, come on.
And now we have the candidate for New Hampshire's 1st Congressional District, Dan Innes. Candidate for Congress. Dan, welcome to Londonderry. How's it going? Good. Play for you. And now candidate for State Representative Doug Thomas. Nice to have you in today's parade, Doug. And also, we now have representatives from another one of our platinum sponsors, Cracker Barrel. Thank you, Cracker Barrel, for your support of Londonderry Old Home Day. And representatives from another sponsor, the sponsor of the 5K race that happened this morning is Lundgren Chiropractic and Dave Lundgren. Thank you, Lundgren, for your support. And now please welcome members from the YMCA of Greater Londonderry. The YMCA has great programs and activities for kids, located on Rockingham Road on the way to Exit 5. Check them out if you get a chance. They're a wonderful group and organization. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome, coming up, the Amoskeag Strummers. This group is from New Hampshire, and they were joined by Albie Burnett on tuba and Eric Anderson this year on trombone. This is one of our favorite banjo bands capable of balancing complex harmonies, melodies, and syncopation. Welcome, the Amoskeag Strummers. Great to have you here in Londonderry's Old Home Day. It's Royce Riddle, Walter Chase, Russ Miller, Tom Fee on the banjos, Buzz Cody on the trumpet, and Joan Cornett playing the spoons. Now following them is the Columbian Squire Circle number 4897, and the Knights of Columbus number 10488, and the Knights of Columbus, number 5949, and the Maidens of St. Joan of Arc. Welcome to Londonderry's Old Home Day Parade. Great to have you in it. And now would you please welcome the Telecom Pioneers Clown Troupe. These are the largest industry-related volunteer organization in the world. Founded in 1911, the Telecom Pioneers is comprised of nearly 750,000 current and retired telecommunication employees who have joined together to make their communities a better place to work and live. Thank you for all the work you're doing, and welcome to Londonderry. Now, ladies and gentlemen, while we have a minute here, does anybody know what the name was of Londonderry's most famous bottled product? said lithium water? There's a winner right down there, lithium water. Because of its supposed medicinal properties, the product was in high demand in the late 1800s and early 1900s. It was distributed throughout North America and Europe. However, what brought lithium water down? Well, the U.S. government stopped the distribution in 1920. Go figure. But that is the history of Londonderry lithium water. And now, folks, please welcome another annual tradition of Londonderry's Old Home Day Parade, the Red Star Twirlers. The Red Star Twirlers are from Derry, but many Londonderry twirlers, past and present, are proud to celebrate their 35th year. The team just returned from the national championships at the University of Notre Dame with 153 top 10 medals, top 5 trophies, and plaques in individual and team events. Red Star Lauren DeBay from Londonderry did us all proud as she led the Penn State Majorettes to several victories in the college division. Congratulations, ladies, and thanks once again for being in today's parade. And ladies and gentlemen, with them today are the Greater Derry Princesses, Nyla Guerin and Alina DeFossis. Thank you for being here, Greater Derry Princesses. Please welcome now one of our Londonderry Freezer Warehouse, platinum sponsor of the Londonderry Old Home Day Parade. Thank you, Freezer Warehouse in Londonderry. And now please welcome the New Hampshire ATV Club. New Hampshire ATV is from Derry, New Hampshire, with membership from all over the state. They were formed in February 1998, and they maintain the Rockingham Trail system. Thank you guys for being in today's parade. And now please welcome the Beckpash Calliope. The unit is over 25 years old and has 2 Calliopes mounted on trailers, which are then towed by its members in parades throughout New England. Thank you for being here today, the Beckpash Shriners Calliope unit. And following them is the Londonderry Youth Lacrosse Association. This association is dedicated to promoting the exciting sport of lacrosse throughout Londonderry. It's open to boys and girls ages 6 to 14. And following them is Chunky Cinema Pub. Chunky Cinema Pub in Pelham offers a unique and delicious way to see a movie. They're also located in Nashua. Check them out at chunkies.com. And now we have candidate for Register of Deeds, Kathy Stacy. Great to have you here today, Kathy. Following them is the Secret Swan Society. This society is a local steampunk group based out of the Tilton Northfield area of New Hampshire. It is the mission of the society as a self-sustaining society to nurture a common interest in the steampunk genre among members of the steampunk and local community through civic service and the preservation of historical landmarks. Thank you for being here, the Secret Swan Society. And following them, we have another sponsor, platinum sponsor from the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, right here in Londonderry. Thank you for your support. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the employees from the Londonderry Market Basket. Thank you, employees of Market Basket, for marching in today's parade. And now please welcome the LL Bean Bootmobile. The original LL Bean Boot was designed to help people enjoy the outdoors, and our larger-than-life mobile replica was to share the fun with our expert guides as they hit the road for a full schedule of outdoor activities. Thank you, Bootmobile, for being in Londonderry today. And now we have representatives from Kennedy Lake Park. Screenfest at Kennedy Lake Park coming this September and October. For more details, visit canopy.com. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 1st New Hampshire Regiment. They are a recreation one of 3 regiments of soldiers from New Hampshire that fought under General George Washington in the American Revolution. Guys, you look great for your age. Thank you for being here. And here are the fire trucks from all of the surrounding communities to ramp up our home day parade. Let's give them a hand for what they do serving all the communities in southern New Hampshire. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we'd like to thank all of the sponsors of today's parade: Cracker Barrel, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Verani Realty, Dana Faber Oncology, Freezer Warehouse, Ford of Londonderry, Granite Ridge Energy, Imageability, Lundgren Chiropractic, Orchard Christian Fellowship, and the House of Samurai. Thank you very much for your support of the Londonderry Home Day Parade. Folks, again, enjoy the entire day. Enjoy the booths down on the Common, the Morrison House Museum, the reenactments going on there. We've got food on the other side of the street here, and of course, the Lions Club and 603 Brewery. Have a great afternoon and evening.